Alright, so no intro today, but follow me on my social media platforms like usual, like Reddit, Minds, Twitter, Instagram, etc., BitChute, BrightApp, Odyssey, all that good stuff. In case this channel gets terminated, shut down. Anyways, yeah, I heard about this 2.5, 3 days ago. I said talk about it now, but freaking E3, man. Like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about a lot of video game industry news, but this is one of the biggest, enormous, extra seriousness, extra superiority, extra massively old school parts of history of the video game industry ever. If it wasn't literally for E3 back in the day, in the 90s, 2000s, when I was probably a 90s baby still in diapers. Back then, I think 1991, 1993-ish. Back in the day, I'm playing old school Danganronpa music in the background. I feel like it's well-deserved. So it's PlayStation, Microsoft, and Nintendo reportedly skipping E3. And like I said, if it wasn't for these three back in the days, 2000s even, until like maybe the mid-2010s, I feel like by the time I was between mid-late 20s, between, I don't know, 26, 28, 29, especially when the pandemic scammed them and thing, and the whole world got shut down for a good 2.5 years, when everything with the convid, the platinum scamming, and Clovervid, the fake wireless that was out there, my personal opinion, I still believe that shit was a fake hoax. Then E3 would have still maybe been around. It just made its death a lot faster. The Grim Reaper come after E3 way, way faster. Unfortunately, that's what happened. But anyways, yeah, this is one of the biggest things ever. I remember when there was so many freaking old school Twitch streamers and like YouTubers I used to watch, even though two of them passed away way back in the day. I'm not gonna say who, because you've been on my channel long enough, you know who it is. This comes from Wesley LeBlanc. E3 skipping out E3. PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo reportedly skipping E3 news. Wesley LeBlanc. And it's still gonna be an E3, but that thing's pretty much dead. I think the only thing that's gonna be there is just PC and Steam. This is literally the only thing that's going to be attending. They said Xbox is sort of going to be there, but not really. Microsoft. So I even heard the Big Daddy Phil Spencer talk about it, but let's jump into it. So it says the Entertainment Software Company Association, ESA, announced in March that E3 2023 will be turning an in-person show LA, Los Angeles, the cancellation of 2022 edition. Then in September, the ESA revealed that E3 2023 will be taking place in Tuesday, June 13th through Friday, June 16th. Now an IGN article, no, it is with GameSpot IGN. I mean, fortunately, a lot of that shit will be cancel culture vultures. Very few of them are probably good people that don't work there anymore. A lot of them are political journalists now, which sucks. So this reports that it has learned that PlayStation, Xbox, and Sony will be skipping E3 in a major blow to what is supposed to be in Los Angeles, E3's biggest comeback. Publication also reported that these companies won't have a presence in the LA convention and the show floor either, which is where the gaming companies typically have large and flashy booths where people can provide games and learn more about what's in store. And despite all of this, Xbox is still set. Like I said before, Phil Spencer, he said something about that. It's still going to be there. Set to still have its own summer showcase in Los Angeles. Oh yeah, the Summerfest thing. I totally forgot about that because I don't talk about gaming industry news anymore, but one of those very few occasions I will. So it says, like it has been in previous years, and Xbox usually times this coincidentally with the press of, yeah, I almost lost my name. Yeah, overall plans for a summer gaming show recently unconfirmed for results to have company financial to recent wide layoffs of the Halo Infinite developer 343. I didn't even know that was a thing. I should have heard about it though. So it says, PlayStation has been a part of the E3 since its first dropped in 2019. Oh yeah, that's the part I missed right there. Xbox usually coincides with times of fans being in LA and E3 there. Yeah, PlayStation hasn't been a part of the E3 since the floor. Yeah, they left like 4.5 years ago. They did the same thing Nintendo did way back in 2011. So it's wild as shit. See this come after a decade old? That's my small thoughts, views, and opinions. You guys listen to the rest for one. First drop in the show in 2019 reportedly over disagreements with the ESA. Nintendo usually is a big supporter of E3, typically live streaming Nintendo Direct alongside the large presence in the actual show floor. It also goes on to say Video Games Chronicles reportedly reports that Nintendo is skipping the first. Of course, they skipped it for the longest time because for years, because for the company feels like it doesn't have enough major releases to showcase. Yeah, I only heard that Legend of Zelda Tears is coming out, and after that, don't expect nothing else. That's what I heard. That's rumors, but you believe it or not. Leave it with a pinch of grain of salt, but let's move on. Also goes on to say major releases to showcase and justify its typical E3 presence. VGC also recorded that its own source has claimed that discussions in regards to E3 and Xbox are still ongoing and might still have a business and media presence to last similarly to last year's Gamescom and not traditionally the booth. Reed Pop, the Star Wars Celebration organizer for E3 2023's following statement. This is a very long one here, so stay tuned for this. You can leave if you want now, but I'm going to be jumping in this real quick. Long. I guess PR fluff or it's real. I don't fucking know, but let's continue. E3 is such a significant event for the gaming industry, and being entrusted with an important cultural touchstone is not a responsibility Reed Pop takes lightly, not likely. Since Reed Pop took to the contract 6 months ago, we've worked diligently, that's what I meant to say, with ESA members based on their feedback to create a new type of E3 that supports their goals and needs. This process has taken time due to the tremendous amount of stakeholders offering, because of business and marketing and money at the end of the night sucks. These budget billionaire officers. Let's move on. So CEOs are around. Offering input, though we appreciate that we could have been more and more transparent with the questions from where we were still finalizing the answers with. We continue to work tirelessly to create a show that brings together a global gaming industry. I don't like that word, would say globalist. It sounds like some New World Order Freemason magic. But let's move on. I hold my tongue back. We believe that we created a new format for the event. This serves needs of both the industry and its fans are committed to building and growing into the coming years. We spent much of 2022 of how E3 would take shape, reflecting on the feedback we solicited. We did not have a single contract and exhibitor until the start of this month. We received a tremendous amount of interest and verbal commitments, however you say that, from the biggest companies of the industry. When we have already launched, the exhibitors are confident with the lineup that will make the trip to Los Angeles well worth for the industry and consumers alike. Well, it's hard for consumers, especially nowadays in this economy, recession and all that shit, and the economy being way low as shit and people barely be able to go nowhere pretty soon. It depends on who you ask. But yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. This is the final nail in the coffin. I know you've probably heard a lot of video gaming industry YouTubers in the music industry and video gaming industry YouTube ranters and shit like that, and commentators talk about it. I've heard a lot of people say, yeah, this is the nail in the coffin for E3. E3 to me has been officially mega dead. It was dead for a little bit for me in 2018, 2019. This is the slam in the door in a freaking face. Hook, line, and sinker. This is just gone. This is the capstone of the death of E3. It's mega dead now. This Grim Reaper completely scythed that thing away in E3, and it's dead now. It's only Steam and PC probably to look forward to and a little bit of Microsoft news, but that's probably it. It's a super old school dying breed. Like my boy freaking Dreamcast guy in Music USA did. It was an era to what it was in the 90s, 2000s, before the internet started getting way more faster and quicker and more HD. And still VR still got a little long way to go. Probably 2025, 2026, 2030. And that gets more HD, which I'm probably going to be living off the grid in the mountains in a forest somewhere, because it's going to be a lot of evil, effed up S-word, devil red horn shit going on. It kind of already is. I mean, look at Amazon, the palm ring technology is scary shit there. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. Links down below, title in the description. Rest in peace, E3. You were cool as hell. 1990, 1991, all the way to like 2023. You were dead in the water, and I feel bad for all those ESA dudes. They gotta work through this shit. And that's it. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Those were fanboys and fingers, as always. Talking to more days. I'll see you, and I see you guys today. Good night. Wherever universe out there, see you can change with the anime manga news, video gaming industries once a month, and of course Elon Musk news, reaction review segments once a month, and of course once a month for celebrity gossip news, and of course I'm definitely going to be doing way more reaction review segments. Stay tuned for that. Take it easy, peace out, I'm sauerkraut, like you might see on the flip side, and take the poison jab of the nanobots to the creepy hydrogel shit, and I'm done. Later. See you soon, and stay safe, everyone. Goodbye.